Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Class Business Podcast. I'm Chrissy Monaghan, your host, and I'm really excited today for our conversation with the amazing Becci, where we're going to be talking about her one-to-many journey. But before we dive in, Becci, tell everyone who you are, what do you do, and where do you do it?
Hello, so I'm Becci. I am a Lullababy franchisee. So I hold sessions in Lincoln and West Lindsey. So we do baby development classes, a little bit of baby light sensory sessions, and also baby spa sessions.
And how long have you been a franchisee for?
So I took on the franchise last October 2024, sorry.
So you've just done your first year in pretty much over a year and a bit. So you've celebrated your first year in business.
Yes, yeah, and it's gone very well. It's a lovely job, an amazing experience to have, and really thoroughly enjoyed my first year.
And what did you do? What was your past career before you joined a franchise?
So I've worked in education, and then most recently, before my daughter, who's now 3, I worked in children's services. I knew I wouldn't really go back to that, and then found Lullababy by fate, really, I feel, and it was just seemed to be written in the stars for me.
Yeah, and you've been an amazing brand ambassador, definitely for the team. So, okay, so we've been running the business, you've been doing all the things and all the marketing, and then I assume that our paths had crossed at some point, that you'd been in my world for something.
Yeah, I think for the Purple Cow, one of your Purple Cow
Oh
events
yeah.
originally, I came across you. Our franchisor Joe shared that in our group, so a few of us did that. And I think some of the other Lullababy franchises have been on your course as well, Market Like a Pop Star.
Yeah, so we came into our world through one of my free events, and then you will have seen that I was a partner with Lisa Johnson for the Race to Recurring Revenue Challenge. So what sparked your interest first about doing that challenge?
I think just the knowledge that Lisa and yourself seem to have, that I needed some, really. I was finding the work-life balance quite difficult. I think a lot of people come into franchising thinking it's going to be quite easy, it's a nice job, you can fit it around your family, but it was quite difficult with the marketing side of things. And whilst the day-to-day stuff was there, I've never been done marketing before, sold things before, so I needed some help with that. But also that race to recurring revenue, that how can I set myself up for the future, and really future-proof my income, I suppose.
Okay, cool. So what piqued your interest was like learning about the marketing, and then obviously how you can future-proof the business. And when you did the challenge, because obviously when everyone watches this, they would have just gone through the challenge, they would have done their 4 days. How did you find the challenge experience and being part of like Chrissy's crew in the private WhatsApp group? Because obviously the challenge is quite a busy place, like thousands of business owners.
Yeah, really good actually. I felt like there was a real community and people were helpful in that Facebook group, and particularly in your WhatsApp group as well. We was able to bounce ideas off each other, and just to have a community of people that are in the same line of work as you was really supportive. I also felt like there was so much knowledge that I gained from that challenge that it would have been silly not to go ahead and do the full course afterwards. But having that support from you as well, and somebody that knows my sector, was an additional bonus to doing that course.
So when you did the actual challenge, did you have an idea that, like, because she talks you through like coming up with like unloading all your knowledge first of all, and then looking at how you can like solve someone's problem, and then coming up with an idea. Did you have anything in place then?
I didn't have an idea at the end of the challenge. Then I did go on to have an idea later on. However, that's not happened, and I'm not sure I'm even going ahead with that one now. I think that's parked and probably will be forever now. But there was lots of ideas. In my head, I knew what I wanted to work on, something that fit with Lullababy and helping mums or new parents, and keeping a real big community side to it here in Lincoln.
I think that's one of the things that when people do the challenge, and then obviously they have lots of different ideas, and then when they sign up to do some of the program, where they start is not where they always finish. And I do remember when we were going through the process, you were like, I'm going to take everything I've learned and implement it into my business so I can understand the process of all of the steps, and then I'll be able to then implement that into ideas in the future. So obviously from one of the things you did, so tell everyone that's watching this, like you created your lead magnet, because that's one of the things that we work on in the challenge and then we do in the program.
Yeah, so I have a lead magnet now, so I have a start this again. I've lost my train of thought. Okay, right. 3, 2, 1, go. So I have a lead magnet, which is a guidebook, like an ebook for parents for their 4th trimester. So I advertise that. I've got loads of different plans actually still now to get that advertising out there, but advertise that through social media, just free posts I put out there, and then also have some business cards with QR codes that pull people into that lead magnet, which then they sign up with their email address to be able to receive that. So then I have them on my email marketing list, and then can start to nurture, get to know people through that process, and then hopefully bring them along to my classes and join the Lullababy community.
So is that the lead magnet that you used in the summer holidays?
No, so I've done a few and I've still got more ideas as well for different lead magnets. So in the summer holidays, I did a lead magnet which was about what you can do in Lincoln with under 3s. And then if people signed up to that, they came to a guide which was all about my Lullababy classes. I did quite a few community things. We visited a farm, we had picnics, I did splash sessions, different things through summer. But that was quite successful for me, that lead magnet. I think brought in 120-ish people, new people to my world that hadn't crossed my path before, just through sharing on Facebook groups and Instagram.
Okay, and then those people went on to obviously join your classes and join your community.
Yes, so most people have joined my WhatsApp group. So I have a large WhatsApp group. There's about 250 people in it now, I think, which can get really busy, but it's also a huge support to the parents. But lots of them, joined the WhatsApp group, and they'll dip in and out of special sessions. So the one-off is sort of seasonal events, and then some have come along to classes after that and come along to Lullababy weekly.
Okay, cool. So obviously the one-to-many program is 12 weeks long. One of the elements is about growing your audience, which is the big chunk of the work to start off with, because that's the bit that takes the most time. And then obviously you used it to apply that knowledge to your current business to grow your audience, and you grew your audience. Like, you brought people into your world. You've now got, like you said, a number of lead magnets that you use to attract people into your world, and obviously then take them through the funnel. What was your experience of the live sessions, like the delivery over the 12-week period?
Yeah, really good. So much knowledge, and there were so many different people bringing their knowledge to the sessions. I don't know how many were delivered by Lisa, but a lot of them were other people coming in, and they were really just so beneficial. Everything I took away something that I could implement in my own business now, rather than moving it forward. So like you said earlier, I've implemented it into Lullababy, and then my plan is, because I've got lifetime access to it, is to go back, look over everything, rewatch everything, and when I finally have my idea and I'm settled with that, I'm going to rewatch everything and go back through it to implement it into my new business. But for now, yeah, every live session was just incredible. The amount of knowledge people had, and the to-do list I came away with from every session was amazing. The only thing I would say is it's late on, so then you get you're buzzing at night and you
Yeah.
can't sleep because you've got so much you want to get done. But yeah, it's been an amazing journey and made my first year in business amazing as well. I really don't think it would have
Yeah, I
gone
think, yeah,
as
you,
well without
yeah, I
it.
mean, your first year in business, I mean, you came and I invited you to do a talk at one of my in-person events in November where we were sharing how you created this lead magnet to bring people into your world that then led to sales and then long-term retention of your customers. And you shared that your first year in business, what was your turnover?
And my turnover was 46,000 in my first year.
Yeah,
And
I think
next year I'm
that's,
hoping that will be profit.
yeah, that's pretty impressive in a first year in business for anyone. So I think
Yeah.
you should definitely pat yourself on the back for that. And I think one of the good things about you doing the course is that you're an action taker, and that you attend the training, showed up, and then you implemented. So if someone's watching this right now, what would you say to them about if they're considering joining the one to many program? They do have to do the work.
Yeah, absolutely. And like with anything in life, you can have all these ideas, but without doing the work, it's never going to achieve anything. So, yeah, it is. Well, I wouldn't even say it was difficult work. It's just sitting down and doing it, and finding the time to do it. I think a lot of people in our sector have got young families, and a busy schedule, but factoring in that time to do things. And I think actually that was one of the biggest things for me, which was in the I can't remember what it's called, Fabulous Foundations, is it? Right at the start, before I'd even started the course, just saying no to things. If this doesn't meet your goal, say no to it. And the amount of time that gave me back in my life, and then the scheduling as well, trying to do some time blocking, in the day, really helped with that, and just putting some action into place rather
Well,
than
yeah,
taking in
because
the knowledge.
at the end of the day, you were running a business which is your first year in business, and you've got a child as well. So
Yeah.
you're in the boat that most providers are in with young children, and you're having the juggle is real. So where did you find the gaps of time out of interest? How did you time block?
So I time blocked by putting everything that I have to do in first, and then I would have my to-do list and go and put that in at the start of a week. I don't really know where I found the time. Saying no to, just everything I did, I said to myself, is this meeting my goal? And if it didn't, I didn't do it until later on. So, for example, getting caught up in friends' WhatsApp groups and things, that I would just leave that until later on in the day. And bits and bobs with Lullababy as well, where things didn't really move me forward. I had a clear plan of what I needed to do.
Yeah, it sounds like you were really
get done for
focused.
next week.
Yeah, it sounded like you dedicated that 12 weeks to get this course done, go through the program, go through the process, and implement, which is quite crucial. And I know obviously you took everything you learned from the one to many program and you implemented it into your current business. And I know you say you don't have a clear idea of what the idea will be in the future. However, you are one of our children's activity business strategists. We're going through the process right now, getting everyone certified, and I believe that will be your roadmap. That will be what you'll use one to many for going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And that wasn't ever on my radar to do that. So my idea was that I wanted this big family hub in Lincoln and to try and bring everybody in Lincoln together. We've managed to do that as a community of children's business providers, so shops, activity providers. We're in a big WhatsApp group. We get on really well with each other. We meet up every couple of months. And I thought that because we had that community, that would maybe have been an easier process, and it has been. A lot of the people on Lisa's course I did find were strategists in some field. And it never really crossed my mind until recently. I just feel like things have gone so well for me that why don't I share that journey now and try and help other people and impact more families around the UK.
And you definitely will. Like, I know you would totally do that for sure. So obviously, people that are watching this live now will be in the two camps. And I know the two camps. Either they've gone for it because they were in from the beginning and were like, yes, I'm in. Or they'll be deciding, is this the right thing for me? Can I make this work in my business? Can I make it work long term? What would be your one piece of advice for them?
Do it. I would say go for it. I really don't think my business would have been as successful as it has been had I have not done this course. As I mentioned earlier, just the knowledge you're getting from people. There's no other time where you're going to get so many chunks of knowledge weekly from different people that know exactly what they're talking about and set you tasks to do ready for the next week as well. I don't think anyone would regret it.
No, I think it's a great course because you get the one-to-many program, which obviously Lisa delivers live. Then, like you said, you get all of the experts that come in and do the other sessions. Then you get Kim Rain usually comes in and does neurodiversity sessions for people who have ADHD, etc. So she'll come in and support them. You get mindset coach as well. So if anyone's having any mindset wobbles. And then after you do the program as well, you have the, I think it's like the one-to-many university. So then you get more stuff dropped in terms of every week, in terms of more courses and knowledge. So really it is a great like one-stop shop program for everything that you need.
All the templates and learning all about meta ads. There was so much content and value to it. It was incredible.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. And obviously this year we're going to have Chrissy's crew again. It's going to be a WhatsApp community so people can bounce ideas. How valuable was that WhatsApp community to you last year?
Yeah, so valuable. We still talking it now sometimes as well. There were some messages yesterday. Somebody had come up with their idea. They were focusing on something completely different, and then they were checking what everybody thought to this new idea, and everybody was really helpful in there. But also for me in my early journey as well, being able to bounce off people that had more experience than me. I think when I came into Lullababy, we do have a community WhatsApp group, but I didn't want to pester people as the newbie all the time. Whereas this, we were kind of all in it together and all learning a process together. And I hope I've made some good friends from it as well.
No, yeah, you definitely have. Oh, no, we definitely built a nice community, and and then we had a group of them came to the in-person day, so that was really nice for everyone to obviously connect in person, because obviously they've been doing a lot of connecting online. And also we went, because you were one of the 5 people that signed up, we went to the Ritz, didn't we, for afternoon tea? And that was a great experience, wasn't it? How was that to come together and obviously just celebrate getting through that process? Because basically you gave up 3 months of your life to do this program.
Yeah, and I would say gave up my life. Maybe it was busy, but it was so reap the rewards afterwards. There's so many things now that are just automated and in place that don't need to be done now. But yeah, that going to the Ritz was an amazing experience. I've never been before, but also to be up with everybody. Everyone just felt like friends when we got there. We'd done so much and knew so much about each other, and some of the ladies shared really personal things as well with each other. And I think for me going forward in this strategist role, I definitely wouldn't have done that without this program, but also without the support from you, because you're the one that's pushed me to do it, basically.
Yeah, just shoving you along. Yeah. Oh, well, amazing. Thank you so much for your time today, Becci. And if you are watching this and you're currently thinking about joining the one-to-many program, you're not sure it's for you, you can book a call with a member of Lisa's team, or you can come and chat with us and connect with other providers that have been through the program in the past, and go and ask them personally what they thought of the program. But thank you so much for your time. And if people want to go and connect with you, where can they find you? Because I know you hang out on the gram.
Yes, I'm on Instagram, so it's lullababy I'm going to give you my email address now. Lullababy underscore Lincoln underscore W Lindsey. Sorry, I'll give you that again. It's lullababy underscore Lincoln underscore W Lindsey. And then follow on there my strategy stuff. I do have a page, but I haven't posted anything on it yet, so
we will be getting that sorted.
Yeah.
Right, I'll put the links in with this video afterwards so people can go and connect with you and find out more about what you offer and how you help providers as well. But thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.